In the bustling aisles of a Paris supermarket, broke single dad Pierre Laurent counts his last euros for a pack of diapers for his toddler daughter Sophie, only falls short by a few cents, until the lonely CEO behind him, Isabelle Moreau, steps in with quiet compassion, covering the cost and more. This chance encounter sparks an unlikely bond, revealing shared scars from a tragic past fire that once intertwined their lives, leading to healing, love, and second chances in the City of Light. What would you do if a stranger's kindness changed your entire world? Share your thoughts in the comments below, like if this story touches your heart, and subscribe for more tales of hope and human connection. The fluorescent lights of the Monoprix supermarket in the heart of Paris flickered like distant stars, casting long shadows over the checkout line. A 33-year-old Frenchman with short, tousled dark brown hair, light stubble, oval face, medium straight nose, and tired hazel eyes stood frozen, his callous hand trembling as he slid his last dollar coins across the scar counter. 98 cents. The pack of off-brand diapers, size 3, for his 2-year-old daughter, sat innocently on the conveyor belt, a simple necessity that now felt like an impossible luxury. Behind him, the line murmured, shoppers shifting baskets filled with baguettes, cheeses, and bottles of Bordeaux. His daughter, strapped into the rickety shopping cart, let out a weary wail, her tiny fists rubbing at tear-streaked cheeks. Her dark curls, inherited from her late mother, stuck to her forehead in the stuffy air. The cashier, a 52-year-old French woman with graying brown hair and a tight high bun, square face, broad straight nose, and sharp brown eyes behind wire-rimmed glasses, peered over her glasses. That's $1.05, sir. You're short by 7 cents. His stomach twisted. He patted his jeans pockets again, feeling the empty lint and the ghost of better days. His faded denim jacket, bought second-hand from a flea market in Montmartre, offered nothing but the faint scent of engine oil from his sporadic mechanic gigs. Can you skip the receipt print? He asked, voice low, avoiding eye contact. The cashier sighed, her fingers hovering over the register. No wipes this time. He shook his head. He'd skipped those last week, too. His daughter kicked her legs, her cries sharpening into a hungry sob that pierced the hum of scanners and chatter. Someone behind him cleared their throat impatiently. He crouched beside the cart, murmuring to his daughter in soft English, "Patience, little one. Daddy's trying." His fingers brushed her blanket, worn thin from too many washes. As he straightened, a coin slipped from his palm, a single cent, rolling under the cart in a mocking arc. He dropped to his knees on the cold tile floor, ignoring the ache in his joints from long nights under cars. The penny glinted just out of reach. He stretched, his daughter's whimpers urging him on. "Almost, sweetie. Almost." A shopper huffed loudly, another shuffled papers. The air thickened with unspoken judgment. Rising with the rescued coin clutched like treasure, he added it to the pile. Still short, his mouth open to say the words he dreaded. "Put it back," when a voice cut through, calm and assured, like the chime of a distant clock tower. "I'll take them all." He turned. A 30-year-old French woman with sleek dark auburn hair and a low chignon, heart-shaped face, upturned medium nose, green almond-shaped eyes, and faint freckles stood with poised elegance, her tailor-wool coat draped over one arm. In her basket, organic baby puree, a soft lamb plush, and a bottle of lavender-scented wipes. She stepped forward, placing her items on the belt. "I'll cover his," she told the cashier firmly, then met his gaze. "Please." He blinked, words catching in his throat. His daughter quieted to hiccups, staring wide-eyed at the stranger. The woman smiled at her gently, then added to the cashier, "And another pack of those diapers, plus some apple pouches." The cashier scanned efficiently, the total rising without protest. His chest tightened, not with defeat this time, but a swirl of gratitude laced with a bitter sting of pride. "Thank you," he stammered. She raised a hand, not dismissing, but understanding. "No need. She deserves to be comfortable. That's enough." Her eyes held his, not with pity, but quiet empathy that pierces defenses. It was a look of someone who'd known scarcity, not just observed it. The line fell silent, the earlier judgments evaporating like morning mist over the river. He gathered the bag, diapers, wipes, pouches, even a lamb toy peeking out, and nodded to her, a silent vow of dignity. As he pushed the cart toward the exit, the automatic doors whooshed open to the cool Parisian evening. Street lamps flickered into life along the Champs-Élysées. He didn't know her name, but her face lingered, a beacon in his weary night. Outside, under the drizzle-slicked awning, he strapped his daughter into the battered stroller beside his old Peugeot. It's a dented from a fender bender he couldn't afford to fix. She clutched the lamb, cooing softly. He slid into the driver's seat, the engine sputtering to life with a reluctant growl. Glancing at the bag, he pulled out one item, an extra pouch of pear puree. Too much, he thought. He returned it quietly to a nearby shelf, keeping only what they needed. It was his code: accept help, but give back where you can. That night, in their cramped apartment in the 18th district, with the Eiffel Tower's distant glow filtering through cracked blinds, he changed his daughter's diaper for the first time in days without rationing. She giggled, waving the lamb. He whispered to the empty room, "I'm not a failure." For the first time in months, he almost believed it. The next morning, the 30-year-old French woman gazed out from the penthouse office of Baby Light headquarters in La Défense, the business district's steel towers piercing the cloudy sky. The city sprawled below, a mosaic of Haussmann buildings and modern glass. But her view was inward. She toyed with a silver locket at her neck, its chain worn smooth. Inside, faint engraving, P.L., a relic from a nightmare she couldn't shake. A knock. Her assistant, a 28-year-old French woman with straight blonde hair and a shoulder-length bob, oval face, petite rounded nose, blue-gray eyes, and a small beauty mark on her right cheek, entered with reports. "The board meeting prep, ma'am." The 30-year-old French woman nodded absently. "And the locket again?" her assistant ventured. She smiled faintly. "Only when the past calls." She recounted the dream, the orphanage fire in Lyon 20 years ago, smoke choking the halls, flames licking the stairs. She'd been 7, trapped in the attic dorm. A boy burst in, she said, voice steady but eyes distant. Older, maybe 10. Dirty clothes, determined eyes. He wrapped his jacket around me, said, "I've got you, you're safe." Carried me out through the inferno. They never found him. Firefighters assumed a runaway. All she had was a locket, snagged from his neck in the chaos. "I've searched quietly ever since," she admitted. That afternoon, she visited Helping Parents, a non-profit her company quietly funded, providing essentials to struggling families in Paris. No fanfare, just her way of giving back. At the distribution counter, a man signed for supplies, a toddler on his hip, grease-stained jeans, strong shoulders. The girl laughed, clapping chubby hands. Her breath hitched. The baby from the supermarket. The man turned, the 33-year-old French man. Their eyes met, recognition sparking. "I didn't expect to see you again," she said softly. He nodded. "Me neither, but thank you. She's doing better." "She's lovely," she replied, smiling. "Just here for more diapers?" "They restock Fridays." "Yes." She paused. "Do you still fix cars?" His brow furrowed. "Side jobs, cash mostly. Baby Light has vans, always breaking. I could arrange a contract. Flexible, fair pay." His eyes narrowed. "Because I'm poor?" "No," she said gently. "Because you're capable and honest. You deserve a chance." He shifted his daughter, considering. "I'll think about it." As he left, her heart raced. She hadn't asked his full name, but his voice echoed the boys from the fire. She touched the locket. "P.L.," she whispered. Could it be? Weeks blurred into a rhythm for the 33-year-old Frenchman. The garage at Baby Light's warehouse in the suburbs was a far cry from his old street-side fixes, spacious, well-lit, with tools that didn't fight back. He arrived at dawn each day, his daughter in a carrier against his chest, her breath sinking with the clank of wrenches. He worked meticulously, logging every repair, never cutting corners. Drivers noticed, so did a 30-year-old French woman. She began stopping by, citing updates, but lingering to watch his daughter play in a makeshift fork crate, waving a toy wrench like a scepter. One crisp autumn morning, the 30-year-old French woman entered, her heels echoing softly. The 33-year-old French man was under a van, grease up to his elbows. His daughter sat in an old tire rim, driving with cardboard steering. "Is that safe?" she asked, amused. He emerged, wiping his brow. "No fluid. She's training for the stars." She laughed, a sound like wind chimes, unguarded and warm. He felt a thaw in his guarded heart. Laughter like that was rare in his world of solitary struggles. As leaves turned gold along the river, their visits deepened. He shared his daughter's quirks. Her love for accordion music from street performers, her attempts to fix his boots with crayons. She listened, her CEO facade cracking to reveal the orphan who'd built an empire from nothing. One evening, after a long day, his truck sputtered dead in the lot. His daughter fussed, feverish. Panic rose. The 30-year-old French woman appeared, keys in hand. "Get in." The drive to the clinic was tense, rain lashing the windshield. He held his daughter, whispering comforts. At the pediatrician, she handled forms while he stayed glued to his daughter. "Just a cold," the doctor said. Relief washed over them. Outside, on a damp bench, he murmured, "Thank you." Truly. His voice broke, raw with unspoken fears. She nodded. "You're welcome. You're a good father." He looked away, throat tight. "I'm trying. That's all." In the following days, something bloomed, not love, but trust. He anticipated her footsteps. She found solace in his steady presence. In that oil-scented haven, amid engine hums and toddler giggles, friendship took root. They were seen truly for the first time, but shadows loomed. A photo surfaced online. A candid shot of the 30-year-old French woman kneeling by his truck, cradling his daughter during a car seat mishap, near helping parents. Her smile genuine, his daughter's laugh pure. Posted with venom. CEO plays saint with poor baby. PR stunt a real heart. By dawn it viralized. CEO, savior the miserable? Headlines sneered. Social media erupted. Trolls accusing PR stunt. Investors questioning optics. She scrolled in her office, face impassive, but inside, old wounds reopened. The invisible girl from the fire, now exposed again. He saw the alerts mid-repair. Rage surged, not for himself, but her. He stormed to the executive suite, past a startled receptionist. "I need to see her. Now!" Elevator up, doors opened to her floor. She looked up, eyes red-rimmed, vulnerability raw. He shut the door. "You're not alone. It'll pass," she said wearily. "No," he countered. "They're dragging your name through the mud because of me, because of my daughter." Silence. Then her voice trembled. "It's not the headlines that hurt. It's that someone stood up for me." He stepped closer. "You did it for me first." Her eyes met his, shimmering. "When I was a kid, I dreamed someone would protect me. Not out of duty, but by choice." "And you just did that," he said softly. Walls crumbled. They stood, two survivors, sharing the weight. Outside, Paris buzzed with scandal. Inside, quiet strength prevailed. She let tears fall. Safe at last. The letter arrived amid bills in his mailbox. Baby Light's elegant logo gleaming. He slid it open in his dim kitchen, his daughter napping nearby. "We offer you the position of logistics operations manager. Full benefits. Flexible start date." His hands shook. Not mechanic, manager. A real future. But doubt whispered, "You're not good enough." He folded it away, heart heavy. That night, Rain pelted Paris, turning streets to mirrors. A knock. The 30-year-old French woman, coat damp, holding a cashmere blanket for his daughter. For cold nights. He let her in. The apartment felt smaller under her gaze, but warm. She draped the blanket over his daughter, who stirred with a smile. "I got the letter," he said. "I'm not sure I can do it." She met his eyes. "Don't walk away from those who believe in you." "I've made mistakes," he confessed. "Dropped out, never finished anything. And you raise your daughter alone. You fix what's broken. You show up. That counts more." Tears welled. He let them. She hugged him. Steady. He held on, the storm outside mirroring the one within. As rain eased, he whispered, "I'm in." She smiled. "Good." Months passed. He thrived, balancing work and fatherhood. Her visits to the garage evolved to shared dinners. Simple crepes at a bistro. His daughter between them. Conversations flowed. Her rise from orphanage to CO. His loss of his wife to illness, vowing to be enough for his daughter. Laughter mingled with silences. Comfort growing to affection. One evening, under twinkling lights at a riverside cafe, he took her hand. "You saw me when I was invisible." She squeezed back. "And you the same." Their first kiss was soft, tentative, the city lights blurring like stars. Yet the locket haunted her. Dreams of the fire intensified, the boy's face sharpening to his. She messaged, "Can we meet on the rooftop tomorrow morning? I need to ask something." Sunrise painted the rooftop of baby light in rose and gold, the Eiffel Tower a silhouette in the distance. The 33-year-old Frenchman arrived, jacket zipped against the chill. The 30-year-old French woman waited, locket in hand. "What's your full name?" "P.L." She extended the locket. He took it, opening it, his initials. "It's been 20 years. My mother gave it to me." "Where did you get it?" he asked. Her voice softened. "The orphanage fire in Lyon. I was trapped. A boy kicked the door in, wrapped his jacket around me. I've got you, you're safe." He carried me out. His eyes widened. "I remember that fire. I lived nearby, saw the smoke. Ran over. Someone said a girl was inside." He pulled a faded note from his wallet. "Girl saved." She gasped, "It was you." Tears fell. "You saved me. And you're giving me my life back," he replied, pulling her close. They stood, hands entwined, past and present merging. Paris awoke below, but their world paused in revelation. In the year that followed, life transformed. His role expanded to community outreach. Together, they launched Second Chance, a program for single parents, training, childcare, support. His daughter thrived, calling the 30-year-old French woman mom one joyful day. Their family grew, rooted in shared survival. 1 year on, the old garage was now a vibrant workshop at Baby Lights Community Center. The 33-year-old Frenchman, director of outreach, taught classes twice weekly, hands-on hope for parents like his former self. That morning, the 30-year-old French woman and his daughter waited at her preschool in the Marais. The girl, now 3, giraffe in tow. He joined, kissing them both. "Ready?" "Always," she said, hand in his. "At the center's launch," she spoke. "This isn't charity, but a promise. No parent alone." She introduced him, new CEO of Second Chance, a man who knows how to fall and rise again. Applause swelled. He stepped up. "I thought surviving was enough. But someone showed me it's about being seen, believed in. Second chances are about standing beside someone until they can stand alone." Eyes misty, he glanced at her. Evening found them in Luxembourg Gardens, sunset gilding the leaves. His daughter dozed in his arms, blanket soft. The 30-year-old Frenchwoman leaned on him, hands linked. No words needed. This was real. A dad who endured, a woman who searched, a child who united. Kindness had woven their fates, turning strangers to soulmates. If this tale of rediscovered hope stirs you, subscribe for more stories that illuminate the heart's quiet miracles. Share or comment what second chance would change your life.